Want to learn how to produce Toba Toba? Coming up. Hey guys, welcome to today's episode of How to Produce series. The song that we are going to deconstruct today is called Tauba Tauba. It is from the film Bad News and it is sung by the very talented Punjabi artist Karan Aujla. So without any further ado, let's begin with the tutorial. But before that, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so that we can make more such videos. So, what I have already done here is, I went ahead and selected the instruments as well as marked the sections. The song is in the key of C minor at 95 beats per minute. Let's begin with the intro. I have already made a custom kit using Studio One's Impact Drums plugin. The first thing that we are going to do is record the filtered kick, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and copy these notes to make a 4-bar beat. Next, we are going to add these piano strums. Now to thicken the sound a bit, what we are going to do is copy a layer of these notes to the 5th of the scale, which is G, and then another layer to the octave above. You can do this on separate tracks as well as using different instruments, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I am doing this on the same instrument. Next, let's dial in the flute riff. Next, the song uses a guitar part to transition to the chorus. I am using UJam's Sparkle to add in the MIDI notes. I have also rendered out a slide note from the same plugin since it was difficult to switch modes too quickly. Now we move on to the chorus. This song is a classic example of don't bore us, get to the chorus. We will begin by adding the kick and the clap. Next, we will add hats and crash sounds. And then finally, to complete this drum loop, I am going to program in these additional claps. I'll copy this loop since it will be used here as well as the second chorus. Next, I'll add in the bass. I'll copy the bass as well. Next, for the piano strums, what I'll do is copy the notes from the intro and add in notes to the 4th bar. I'll layer these notes like we did previously. Now, we will add in guitar strums. I'll copy this for 3 bars and use the transition guitar we used in the intro for the 4th bar. Next, let's add in the pads. Now let's add in the second most important and noticeable part of the chorus, the piano melody. I'll layer these notes to cover 3 octaves. Let's copy this MIDI to 3 bars and then we will add in the 4th bar. With this, we are done with the chorus. Let me just copy these parts to the second half. There. Now we move on to the verse section. The verse section is quite simple actually. We have already copied the bass part, we will copy the drum part as well, and then remove the extra claps and hats. Let me quickly copy these drums and then I'll copy the pads from the chorus section. And we are done already with this section. Let's move on to the pre-chorus. But before that, let me quickly copy the chorus parts we recorded to the second chorus. Let's punch in the filtered kick and claps. Next, let's add bass. Now I'll add C minor, B flat major, A flat major, and G major chords using the pads. I'll copy the MIDI notes of the fourth bar in the pads layer to lead piano layer. Next, I'll record the lead melody, which closely follows the vocal melody in this section. The last thing that remains is the filler riff, so we will record that now. I'll now copy the riff to the second chorus. Which brings us to the end of this tutorial. If you made it this far, I would like to thank you and I hope you learned a trick or two from this breakdown. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Also leave your thoughts and suggestions in the comments below. Which song would you like to see deconstructed next? Now, I'll leave you with our completed song. Hope you enjoy it. Cheers!